I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to the only one who deserves it, the only spirit that exists that deserves it. And that's two spirits. That's Yahawah and Yahawashi, who the world calls God and Jesus. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahawah in the name of Yahawashi, in the name of the Raha Kodash. All right. Matter of fact, we're going to do it like this, because this is what this is inspired from. Matter of fact, let's listen while we look.
Not full respect to the other dude, Riverside. No, Riverside. He moved out in the middle of nowhere. You talking about No, huh? I say no.
And subscribe to this page, GMS LOS ANGELES. All right, GMS LOS ANGELES. And I know how to spell it, Los Angeles. Now, anyway, Google GMS any city. And I'd never thought of this before, but you can actually even go on their subscriptions or who they're subscribed to and subscribe to other GMS. Anything that says GMS, subscribe to that. I never thought of that before. You're going to have to do that as fast as you can, or you're going to die horrible death if you do not have any understanding, fear, or faith in the God of the Bible, which is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yo, first of all, matter of fact, I forgot why I even hit the button. Slack it. Now, John Martin, this is no disrespect to you. All right, it's no disrespect to you, because I understand how complicated it is for pure wine, for new wine to be put in old bottles, old lambskin, sheepskin for wine, that held wine in ancient times. Listen, you can't reuse a condom, okay? So somebody, I'm just freestyling, somebody used the condom with each and every individual. We've all been fucked mentally, right? And they left the condom with us and said, here, look, this is all you need to know. You got some. I gave it to you, right? Now, that condom, you can't use it again. You can't put new wine into old bottles. All right, so Lord willing, you haven't been penetrated hard enough by the wine of Esau, Edom, by the wine of Babylon the Great. All nations have drunk of the wine. All right. The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 3. That's why we are to come out of Babylon spiritually. All right. Now, I wouldn't mind having, like, as of present day right now, I wouldn't mind having my own island, which wouldn't work because Esau would come and just bring a sword. And just get the hell away from everybody, man. Lord. Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. It's a psalm in my heart. Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Let me sit down. Baba Kashab, bear with me. I think I found the projects. No, I'm looking. Yeah, this is definitely the projects. Okay. So the book of Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Okay, now this is future prophecy that high priest Abba, high priest. Well, I'm not going to discredit high priest Abba Bivens, if that was his title, but his title was greater than the high priest. Anyway, I'm not going to discredit Abba Bivens, okay, but High Priest Ariyah, who we know today as High Priest Ariyah, thousands of years ago, And I'm not like, go listen to the Smith & Wesson, Google Smith & Wesson, and then Google Dick Rider on YouTube or whatever, or Lick Off a Shot, whatever it's called. I love that song, all right? It's like the core, it's like the core part of my heart. Walking down the street, watching you, clocking me, all right? So listen, we don't do that, all right? We don't ride another man. We got our own genitals to grab. We got our own testimony, our own testicles. We don't worry. Anyway, Salakia. Revelation 18 verse 3. High priest Ariel saw this before, and he's seeing it again. The book of Revelation chapter 18 verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication. Talking about how all nations are drunk off the wine of America, which is Babylon the Great. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. That's why this CBDC and this mark of the beast is about to be implemented, whether you like it or not, because they like it. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. All right, so we all know that America imports everything that we consume. We are consumers. So this is America. Now anyway, back to this dude. Hopefully a sincere person with enough understanding seeking more. I put up a video about Esau, Edom, after they endure this, as it is written in the book of Revelation chapter 30, enslaving us. All right, enslaving us. And somebody thinks. All right, now let's see what they think. John Martin, don't bother this guy, whoever he is. I don't care if it's the police. He'll get his. And if you are the police, one day, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Baba Kasha, Psalms 2 and 8, Baba Kasha, let me murder this man, Baba Kasha, after I torture him through labor, all right? And physical abuse, mental abuse, and whatever. Anyway, John Martin, I hope you're an Israelite. If you're not, I'm gonna fuck you up, man. You have no idea what I'm gonna do. First of all, you're not even gonna be able to see. I'm gonna take your eyes out, all right? I'm gonna take your fucking eyes out, man. Anyway, if you're not an Israelite. If you're an Israelite, I'm going to give you gifts. If you are of the elect, as far as believers, I'm a believer. So this dude, I don't think it's a dude that I want to go to these projects, man. Salakia. I looked up. This dude, I just be walking around. I don't think you're getting anything with that hatred in your heart. And your heart is your mind. Your heart is your mind. So I responded. And Salakia to those that I haven't responded to yet. You're just, y'all are powerful spirits, man. And I'm at awe that you would even speak to me. Not at all, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, shit. Salakia. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8 through 9. So this dude, and probably his dudette, would say that they don't think I'm getting anything with that hatred in my heart. What do you mean by anything? Matter of fact, let's get that. Salakia, just curious. No disrespect. All right, so I responded with Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8 through 9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. So I responded with the words of the Lord, which needed no interpretation. Verse 9, as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. And unfortunately and fortunately, John Martin, That applies to my thoughts as well. All right, so Yahawah and Yahawashi's ways and thoughts are higher than my ways and thoughts. So by default, who gives a hell what I think? All right, just throwing that out there. Unless it is backed by the feelings, intentions, and desires. Well, that's the same thing, intentions, desires. The prophecies of Yahawah in the name of Yahawashi. And Moses. Can't forget about Moses. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 25, verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, which is 12 tribes. Ain't some nigga named Israel Martinez. All right. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom, which is a people, not one person, a people, according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord. Right? So he talked about my hatred in my heart as far as, what I'm going to do to Esau, Edom, regardless of what shade of color they are. That's the vengeance of the Lord. And regardless of what I think or whatever my ways or my thoughts are, they're actually not even the thoughts of Yahawashi Yahawashi, because he has demon-like power, man. So you gonna use your power, what you gonna have power and not use it? The book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Okay? So when I say, what did I name this? Fuck you, Esau. Slave auction, Psalms 149 and 9. So by default, Esau is Edom. And Edom has vengeance destined for it by the hands of God, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and these UFOs. Oh, and the ICBM missiles, Russia, China, blah, blah, blah. Not blah, 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 because it's too good not to say it. Russia, China, even the beast shall hate the whore. So Europe is going to turn on this little slutty America. And the children of Lot. It's just the children of African and all them, Pakistan, African, Islam, Bashar Blad, all of them going to turn on Esau, Edom, man. All right. So these are the scriptures that I thought of. So we're gonna pull them out. I read. Okay. Salakia, y'all. The book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 3. And I hated Esau. Okay? And this is the Lord speaking. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. All right? And the mountains represent governments. Right? Empires. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Of a person or area made poor. All right. So the Edomites complete area was made poor. We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, thus said the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. All right. So Mr. John Martin, Yahawashi Yahawashi don't really like these dudes. Okay? He doesn't like Esau, Edom. Psalms 139, verse 21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I counted them mine enemies. Okay? So I could get where you're coming from an American point of view, but I'm gonna hurt them, man, whether you like it or not, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Psalms 83 and 1. Keep not thy silence, O Yahawah. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies, God has enemies. Okay, that's why anyway, calm down. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. So I shouldn't fuck them up for that. They succeeded. Fuck that. They're getting fucked up. Verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, I'm going to fuck Esau up. And the Ishmaelites, I'm going to fuck them up too. And Moab, while they doing my feet, I'm going to fuck them up. And the Hagarenes. And it goes on and on. Anyway, what the hell is biting me, man? Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. Yahawah, the Lord, is a man of war. The Lord is his name. So my God is a warrior. He's going to allow me to fuck something up, man, in due time. Okay, Pharaoh's chariots and his hosts have he cast into the sea. His chosen captains are, Salaki, let me stop walking. His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea. Okay, so this is my God. This is the God of my fathers. Okay, he fucks shit up. And he wants me to fuck shit up if I'm in the right spirit one day. And you know, look, man, even if it ain't me, Esau, you're going to get fucked up, man. The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. For her sin, Salaki. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Okay, so we have to change our ways, period. All right, so God don't jack us up like he about to jack them up. Look at the project people. I'm about to walk through here, man. Fuck that. Verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahawah have remembered her iniquities. Verse 6, reward her even as she rewarded you. So I'm supposed to fuck Esau, eat him up. That's their reward. Their reward is a ooh. It's too much to say in one breath. You don't know where to start first. Because it says reward her even as she has rewarded you. All right? So Lady Liberty. Oh, man, this project's. We got to get the fuck out of here, man. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here, man. But that's one thing I will say. It's like understanding this truth. When you around your peoples of all tribes, like I don't know what the hell going on down there with the Asher and all them, but when you around your, or on the reservations, but when you on your peoples or all 12 tribes, it's like you gonna automatically show them more love than they gonna show you because you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be really less problems, especially when you could get into it and break shit down. You know what I'm saying? Taínos, Ephraim, like they've heard all of this because we're all teaching it. Well, not me. Because the gospel has been going out in all nations. Oh, man. This just feels so good, man, to be the fuck away from y'all niggas. And around people who can't understand me and bother me. So like, oh man, the worst they do is the best case scenario. They got little spots out here in the projects, yo, like little food shacks. I never seen nothing like this before. Little vending machines and stuff. It's different out here. We gotta get the fuck out of here, man. We gotta get out of here. This shit ain't worth. This shit, we could do better than this, man. We are better than this. This is Esau's shit. And Esau's sins have reached up into heaven, and Esau is gonna get rewarded even as she rewarded us, and double according to her works. So, Mr. What's your name, bro? Who are you? I don't know who you are. I don't know who nobody is. John Martin, right? John Martin, no disrespect, but like as I stated before, and and thoughts that's in my head that I'll never probably say out loud unless I'm saying it to an Edomite face to face. I'm going to do things to them you can't even imagine. All right? I'm going to do things to them I haven't even thought of yet. Okay? So when it's all said and done, Esau, Edom will get double that she's done to all 12 of my tribes, man. So anything you could think of any nation, any country, any history you could look up, damn, that's what happened to their slaves over there. I want to top that times 10. All right? It says double, but god damn it. All right? So no disrespect to you, bro, but just subscribe to the Elders and Apostles of GMS. I post stuff in the community. When I post stuff in the community, I don't see them no more on my timeline. I don't get to see the videos on certain people. So it kind of, or when I say certain things like I've learned so much from you, then I never see their ass again. So I'm very skeptical of who I post and who I don't post. And when I see that they continue to allow me to view who I do post, I continue to post them because it's not interrupting what my feast. Okay? But what I would recommend is something that I never thought of until now. I probably thought of it before, but look, man, pandemic, right? 2 jobs anyway. And trying to, oh, Lord, kill these goddamn women. So, kill these mothers. All right, that run off with the children and try to control the father and tell the father what to do. Like he can't beat the shit out of them, hide in the bushes and kill their goddamn daddy. All right, is they gonna hide in the bushes for 10 years straight to kill somebody? No. All right, so this shit is just out of control. John, become a Don. It's like, nah, I just felt like rhyming. John, it's no disrespect to you. This was all for edification, and that's how it works. Everything that we see it do is edification for the gospel. All right, and we all fuck up as far as our understanding. You know what I mean? As far as like not being Yahawah and Yahawashi. You know, we're gonna say the wrong word. I even heard Granddaddy, I ain't saying no names, but I even heard Granddaddy say one time a couple weeks ago, he's like, oh, correction. As he was talking, oh, my fault, you know, messed up, blah, 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 no big deal. He didn't say all that, but these are my words, right? And it's just what he said. He said, oh, I messed up, blah, 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 boom, boom, was this. I think it was a wrong script. Just a lot of numbers, a lot of words, right? So listen, John, Lord willing, we make it, man. We make it. All right? I'm in this standing in these damn projects like I ain't trying to make it out the projects. Like I just want to move in. Oh shit, that shit kind of like, yo, this shit different out here. Shalom.